Current holdout gun is 22 damage, tier 6. What's the best holdout gun I can make? Each assault revolver. Probably the Densinium pistol. Counts as energy for set bonuses. Actually, no. That one only has a damage of 5. Actually, so in that case, it's a high caliber pistol, that's why. I do kind of like the high caliber guns, so... By the look of it, they don't exist. Or at least it doesn't look like any are craftable. It's usually just regular pistols or machine pistols. How useful is an arm cannon? Not very. So I guess in terms of a pistol, I've got the best that I can manage with. Probably not going to be using a bow. So I probably don't need to worry about that at all. Yeah, those are mostly just a holdout base. I've been wanting to mess around with chakrams. Is there decent chakram in here? Base damage 28, but... maybe I shouldn't mess with those. Magnorbs aren't really good for combat. So I guess just those two? Summons a deadly shadow snake, and it doesn't exactly tell me the stats on it. What the hell? That's weird. I can't rely on the Ethereum staff. I know that for certain. But if that's the case, what can I use? Oh no, that's confusing. Ferrozium staff is colored red. Blade barrage. Base damage of 40. Costs 100 energy. It doesn't feel like it's worth it. Freezing rain. Maybe. Well, at that rate, I might as well just stick to a theme and stay to one element apiece. So maybe the Pyrite Staff. Alright, so that's another 4 dense alloy. Believe that's 8 pyrite. And the core fragments, which I just have. Alright, I got my shopping list. Time to put it to use. So in total, I'm going to need 12 pyrite, 5 more dense alloy, a particle core, and 2 chrysolite. Particle core I'm going to need to make separately, but fortunately I have the unstable stuff for that. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well toggle off the flutter jump, because it's not as useful as I was hoping. Speaking of not as useful as I was hoping, and 12 pyrite, but there we go. I think I need to open up some space. Drop those. While I'm at it, jump that. Alright, pyrite. 2 chrysolite, 5 gilded. Oh, didn't I pick up some chrysolite shards? Yeah, I did. Well, there's the chrysolite I needed! Thanks, game. Really appreciate that. Now it's just a matter of finding them in this mess of an inventory. The music really is not helping. Here we are. Chrysolite. 5 Veolium. Which I could probably just get back up in the ship. Alright, so now all I need is the Veolium, 5 dense alloy, and the particle. You can shut up, Madness Music. Like, I like the Mana series, don't get me wrong, but I honestly didn't like Secret of Mana all that much. Mostly because of its very disjointed battle system. Okay, it felt like it was disjointed to me, okay? Because it's like, the only way you can attack in that game is by waiting for a cooldown, essentially. Because if you don't, then you're dealing minimum damage, and it's just an absolute pain. see, don't need those anymore. Alright, that's 4 holes in my inventory. Let's see, I needed 5 Veolium. And in addition to that, 5 Aegis Salt. 5 Ferrozium. And on top of that, I need another 5 Veolium on top of that. And all that's left is the core. So I believe for a particle core, it was unstable particles, among other things. I think I needed some uranium? Oh, actually. 4 trianglium, an E magnet, and an advanced circuit. So for the electromagnet, I'm going to need an additional couple pieces of iron, I believe. And I'm pretty sure I could just make the advanced circuit straight out of the box. Just save on space a little bit. Actually, why am I doing that? Wasn't even saving space. And advanced circuits need... silicon board. There's that core. Let's make some weapons. So if my memory is serving me correctly, first item on the list was a thresher. Next item was pyrite staff. And lastly, a pyrite spear. Just enough. The things I can accomplish when I actually have a notebook handy. Read a phone with note-taking capabilities. In terms of other weapons, I don't really have any other things that come to mind. So these 3 would have to work. Oh, the thresher is a two-handed. It'll have to do. Pyrite lance. And staff. So now I'll need to find a conveniently abandoned planet just to test these out. Let's try base 4. Other than that, there aren't really any other options that come to mind. Alright, so let's see how this is gonna work. Okay, so I'm going to need to guide that into the enemy. Usable. And the secondary? Fire barrier. Good to know. The heck? Okay, that looks cool. I can essentially, like... Say I'm retreating from enemies, I could just lay down a fire trap and I can waltz into it and die. So that's kinda cool, I guess. And what did I assign the gun to? Okay, my mass attack gun. That has a lot of spread to it. I don't think I like that. But in a sticky situation, it could be useful. I'm willing to risk it. So now let's just do some fishing, I guess. Get some food in me. Come on, fishy. Here, fishy. There we are. I don't exactly like how you can't move this spear. It's pretty much stuck where it's pointed. But I can get used to it, at least. In that case, time to check up on the ship quick, see whether it stopped glitching. Worst case scenario, I can plug into failsafe mode. Such really glad that that's a thing. Oy. And it's still bugging. Actually, come to think of it, I could have sworn that I needed to do something to essentially toggle to something else. Oh well. I think I can research that quick, just in case. Pull up the notes on Discord. Confirm, and... Let's see, Spirit Tree Race, Fusion Reactor won't explode. That's not the issue, actually. But we're at the location, so I'll have to read and move. Does that provide light? Huh. That's really cool. That provides light. Apparently there's a hotfix for neurobots at some point. Bob. The heck? Trying to remember how exactly I went around this thing. I think it was through some clever finagling with grappling hook. And as it turns out, that's a no. Lovely. So that means I need to get creative and figure out another way through. Such as here. And I believe this tunnel took a while, so... And we're here. Oh! Yeah, these things are a little weak to fire. Poke. Well, I'm at it. Flower. You. Good. Let's see. Remove the 25+ minute bonus from higher tier worlds. They'll provide a flat bonus of +6 research, I believe that means. Ah, dots. The best type of damage. Can't get through that. Did I not hit that switch? I'll take care of that quick. And in the meantime, passively regenerate. Doesn't look like I can go in this way. Damn. Oh, right. I remember Sater was a little disappointed that I didn't read through the, logs on my last trip in here, so I'll probably, yeah, I could probably take a look at them in between checkpoints. Because apparently there's some decently important mission data within them. Man, still can't get in through there, what the heck? Am I missing something? Yes, there wasn't anything over that way. And this way is just the pop-top den. Actually, I'm vaguely curious how much power is within this thinger. 334. It is sizable, credit where it's due. There we go. So by the look of it, this spear is meant to be used like a Monster Hunter gun lance. As in, like, you stab, hold, and then inject them with fire. It sounds very cruel, but that's how those gun lances worked. I remember really liking them. Maybe if Monster Hunter goes on a decent enough sale, I'll pick it up. But it just feels like one of those games where if you don't have friends, then you're losing out on half the experience. Which kind of sucks, because, well, I don't exactly have enough people around to want to play Monster Hunter. Or who would be interested in playing Monster Hunter. Is there anything I'm missing? Not down here. Crap. Let's see. No, it's still not letting me through. What, do I need to blow up the door? Wow, I'm an idiot. A little bit of madness. Time to steal everything here. Including what's in the fridge. Blister soak. Ew. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Steaky! Delicious steaky. Ooh, 2 steakies. Somehow. Pretty sure that was 1 and somehow it duplicated, but okay, whatever. Nothing in the trash can. Doesn't look to be anything here. Couple cabinets. So, log 1, log 2. Big ass danger. Some pixels. Lamentations. This is a new one. Macready has been acting strange lately. I can't place my finger on it. But ever since that thing fell under his operating knife, he's changed. It's unsettling. I think it may be in his eyes. It's almost as if he sees you and knows you in ways he shouldn't. He's even made comments on events in my life he wasn't present for. We found one of the dogs this morning. They'd been strung up and vivisected. Its organs were in a neat pile beside it on the floor, stacked to resemble that malignant aberration as we found in the ice. I suspect Macready, but nobody has seen him leave his lab in 3 days. I think it's actually Macready. Sorry. Hereby, Macready. Macready joined us for breakfast this morning, though all of us were more than a bit unsettled. There were noticeable changes in his behavior, especially in regards to social communication. When asked to stop behaving strangely, he savagely lunged at Daucus, I believe that is, and attempted to bite him. We had to restrain him to inject him with a sedative. We've confined Macready to the labs. He's totally lost it. We'd rather risk locking him in the lab with that thing than have him trying to attack us. It's safer for everyone this way, and allows us a limited measure of control during this unusual period. We all agreed that I should investigate beyond where we found that thing in the ice. We need to determine if there's anything more to this strangeness beyond the nearby cliffs. I'll need a grappling hook of some sort to make with any real progress. I'll have Daucus whip one up for me. Oh, good to know. Grappling dick is mandatory. At that, I might as well take care of reading notes 1 and 2 that I found around here. Well, once I remember the names of them. So I believe the first one was over here. Unprecedented discovery. Pretty sure I have that one, so... Pretty sure I could just load that up within here. T, and there we are. The driller fell through the damned ice. The entire thing's lost, utterly unsalvageable without some means to block the effect of the liquid nitrogen pool. And that still doesn't help lug the thing out. We're gonna need something to winch it to. I don't even want to see cost estimates for a replacement if it comes to that. We're already over a budget by 27%. Corporate isn't gonna like this. There's something else though. We found it when trying to determine the best method to get the driller out. Some sort of corpse. Can't even discern what it is. I've honestly never seen anything quite like it. The number of appendages is unusual. Terrifying to behold. In fact. Terrifying to behold, in fact. I'm going to bring it to McCready to autopsy. Maybe we'll be able to learn more about it and determine potential avenues for revenue. I suppose the upside here is that corporate stands to make a profit after all. I doubt that. Let's see, the second one was down here, I believe. I'm gonna have to loop around to get it. Actually, unless I can dredge it up in the logs. To which, probably the easiest way to do so would be here. Yep, where I could see the actual pages. Research log, unknown specimen. Day 456. Wagner came back from the dig site, very excited today. It seems he found something while digging for core samples in the ice. I await the specimen for study. It's likely nothing interesting. 457. Autopsy report. Specimen, which I cannot name at present, is not a match to anything I've seen before in my travels or studies. No terms produce results when searched. Whatever it is, its organs are quite different from ours. I can't even fathom their purpose. 461. I don't think it's dead. At least not in any way I can quantify as likely. The cells regenerate far too fast to be anything less than miraculous, and no amount of damage seems to fully eradicate them. I'm in awe of this life form. 462. I didn't do this thing they say I did. That dig wasn't from me. That dog wasn't from me. I think it did it. In any case, I can't locate the corpse. It vanished. Then it autopsied the dog like I did to it. I hope it left. I really, really do. 469. Nice. I've been locked in here for days now, almost out of food. I think I may be food myself fairly soon. The leftover specimen, a few cells at the time, is now moving around like some sort of freakish worm. It gets larger by the hour. I don't know what to do. The only thing left is to freeze it again. 470. I've frozen the specimen and all as well. Then Wagner returned from his expedition beyond the mountain. He brought more of them. There's nothing I can do now but try the words I've been getting in my head. I'll need blood. Simmons will do. He's infected anyway. Creepy. So by the sound of it, that particular log might have been from McCready. Nothing of value was lost that day. Absolutely nothing. Actually, let's make sure there are no witnesses. Absolutely nothing was lost that day. Alright, so by the sound of it, grappling hook is mandatory. At least a basic one with multiple jump mods, if not, precursor variant. Ah. Damn, you take a beating. And dead.